Here, this right here is the pressure gauge, the pressure sensor, which I'll point to, that attaches to the Pasco 850 device. It measures something called absolute pressure. And there's a hose. Don't worry about that. That's just closed off. And I'm going to actually have that. I just have a single hose. Single hose going to a canister with a rubber stopper. Very simple. The volume is fixed. There's a little bit of air here, but mostly it's just the volume inside of this thing not changing. And we're going to have the thermometer in there. First of all, it's amusing in the picture. The canister is just happily sitting on the bottom. It's full of air. It wants to float. I could use something to push it down, but water is a better conductor than air. So we're just going to assume that the temperature inside the air is not that much different than the temperature inside of the water, even if it's not fully submerged. But that's an error. So this is what I have. I have this canister at this temperature. I've hooked it up to the pressure sensor, which is right here, which goes into the device. And we're going to measure the temperature of the water. And then back here, I have a hot plate. So instead of making it hot and throwing in ice, I'm going to go the other way. I'm just going to start heating it until it gets to boiling or until the cork pops out from the high pressure inside the bottle. So we want pressure in kilopascals, and we want temperature. It doesn't give me the option of Celsius. I'm sure I can do a conversion, but I'll let you guys work that out with your Excel files, the conversion. This should be fine. Just there we go. It's not touching the bottom. The duct tape will stick at least through this experiment. Don't really want it touching the canister. I guess it could touch the canister. That's fine. Let's record every, you don't need that many data points. I'm going to give you an Excel file when we're done. Every 30 seconds. So we get a pressure and temperature reading every 30 seconds. Maybe we can get a table here. This will be pressure. This will be temperature. Okay. Turn the heater on. Turn this whole thing on. There we go. I'll do about 2/3 the way. We could crank it if it's too slow. But there we go. So now we're going to watch water boil. Record. So 100 kilopascal, that's 1 × 10⁵ standard atmospheric pressure here on Earth. Here I'm speeding up the data taking. You'll be provided with an Excel sheet with all the data on it in your lab. All right, I'm going to call it quits. I think that's a big enough temperature change.